Clint. Where's Caroline live again? Gems, you say? Jammed. Time for me to head to bed. Have a lovely time, everyone. Twiggy, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Here we go. One cheers for Twiggy before we head out. How about that? How about that?
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody. You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
Let's go, Dame.
The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee, where we're coming to you from tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And here's a look at some numbers for Morant.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Brent, 2 explosive backcourts. When you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, Kevin, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at the time when he was playing for the Sacramento. Kings that would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Kevin.
I can see the bruises. Well, for Bielitsa, he's not the most athletic player on the floor, but Brent, he produces.
Bielitsa, one of those guys who can flow into a transition and stop 3 or 4 feet behind the three-point line and drill you from there. So a nice guy as a secondary option on the break is Bielitsa.
Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Goes up. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Kings. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first mate.
And a miss there on the triple. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Now here's Morant. Guarded by Fox. And that one's good. Morant.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Fox against Winslow. Outside, Bogdanovich. Winslow against Fox. And here's Barnes for 3. No good there. And Memphis the other way now. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Well, you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Fox. Sacramento again missing. Memphis trailing here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And there's the pass to Morant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Left side, Fox. Passes it to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
Here's Morant. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Sacramento leading by 4. Now, here's Fox. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Morant. 29 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by John Morant. And here is Bielitsa. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. 5 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. Bogdanovich, no luck. Memphis is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant kicks to Clark. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Grizzlies. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now. Looking to hold on to that. And, of course, the Kings, 7 games back.
And for the Grizzlies, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, Greg, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's Fox. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 2 on the clock. From deep. Ball's knocked loose. The dive for the ball. Len passes to Bogdanovich. Lets a floater go, and the shot goes in.
Tough to be upset at that kind of defense. You got to credit Bogdanovich, pretty much zoned in.
Well, they've been striving towards it for years now, and the Kings are finally one of the premier up-tempo teams.
Well, it works for them when you have a guy like De'Aaron Fox out there to blast off on any possession. You surround him with great shooters in Bogdanovich and Hield. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense on a nightly basis throughout the course of a regular season.
Now here's Barnes. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Morant for the 3. Good work defensively by Fox.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 3 from Barnes. The three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
Harrison Barnes very comfortable in that catch and shoot.
Pass to Clark. Brooks outside. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
And he knocks down the first one. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
Here's Barnes trying to get open as Len. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
And Memphis making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Kings. Now here's Zhang. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The Grizzlies with another miss. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
Here's Clark. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin, you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And it's Morant missing.
Now, I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 11 points.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, three great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
Tries a three off the inbound.
Good positioning. Anderson outstanding at staying in front of his man and using his length and contesting.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Jones looking for an opening. And Jang gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Kings lead.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Joseph against Anderson. Joseph, the pass to Barnes from the baseline. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now the pass to Clark. Here's Melton, covered by Heel. Back to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Jones, that's for 2. Changes up. He lays it in. Clark's got his second bucket.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Nobody near Barnes. No good again that time. Memphis leading. To the inside, Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Barnes outside. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Barnes has got 13.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Passes to Jang. Over Giles. And Jang gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 3. The Kings shooting just 35% to start the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Trying to get open is Hield. Giles kicks to Parker. And it's Joseph in the corner. From downtown. Rebound by Jang. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside, Jones. Barnes against Anderson. Back to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Joseph looking around. Pass to Barnes. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Kicks to Jang. Fires the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
It's good from long range. Jang's got 7 points. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Joseph, the pass to Parker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about Parker weaving his way through the defense, but being aggressive and strong in attacking the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
first one falls for him.
Parker continues to work, always wanting to get better. Always thought of as a high motor player.
And the Kings making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clark. He's got 8. Pass to Jang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
The Kings trail by 8. Well, the Grizzlies coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, the former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Giles, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Have you seen a lot of teams over your time that have been terrific starting a season, then just fall apart second half of the season?
Have you seen it, Kevin, happen with teams that have really good veteran players? I've seen it with young teams.
Yeah, unravel. I mean, it's painful to watch. None come to mind, but I'm sure you could start to find teams that are 10 wins below from one half of the season to the next.
And some of that we know. It can happen with injuries to a star player and you just are dismantled. But a lot of times...
Like the Pacers with Oladipo.
Yeah.
They were a different team the last quarter of the season.
It's a great call, Kevin. But a lot of times it happens with young teams because if you get off to such a hot start and it's a bit unexpected, there's going to be a lot more attention on you. And you start to feel like, oh, well, we've arrived. This is easy. We've done this for 35, 40 games, no problem. Well, the league figures you out. And a lot of times young teams that have early success are probably the most susceptible to this lemmings kind of falling off the cliff type of deal. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. Outside, Joseph. Hield outside. Sinks the triple. Hield's got 5.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Melton passes to Anderson. Here's Melton, covered by Parker. Outside, Jones. And the pass to Winslow. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Jang, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
From 10 feet out, Here's Parker, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Reminds me of Carmelo Anthony, Jabari Parker, a quick second jumper and keeps it alive on the glass.
Here's Jang, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jabari Parker.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th. Free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The Kings making a switch here. Lenz checked in for Harry Giles. MyLeague comes in for Parker. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Heald. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. They get it back. Bogdanovich. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
To Winslow, fires the 3, hits the 3-point bomb. Winslow's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Fox against Winslow. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Anderson finds Jones. Memphis moving it around. And here's Anderson. Here's Jang. Crafty move. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jack. Dylan Brooks comes in for Milton. And it's Morant in for Jones. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Passes it to Valanciunas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Alex Len picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That one is off. We're at the number of trades now starting to involve stars. It feels like the league's power balance is always shifting to some degree.
Yeah, and I think organizations that are trying to stay ahead of the trend, Kevin, might think about, we might have a star for just 2 years. How can we get the next one? Backside of that, Kevin, is a lot of these star players are signing deals that are not extending to 4, 5, 6 years. You can't even do that anymore. So you get a guy for a couple years. What he wants to do is maximize his earning potential for 1 or 2 seasons, become a free agent again, and then look around the league where opportunities not only to win, but to also cash in. That's what's happening in today's game.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight, and few players are more explosive athletically.
And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Fox. Offensive rebound. Len kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Len. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Anderson. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for for 4 shooting.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
And Fox gets it to go.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Morant. Yes, that goes in. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Fox with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Clock at 6. Pass to Bazemore. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Now Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Brooks outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Len. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Brooks. 6 points for Valanciunas.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. 5th best for the Grizzlies.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a change for Sacramento. Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Winslow. Another shot. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. You know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Brooks for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Kings have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
Bielitsa can surprise you at times, not just as a shooter, but pump faking, putting the ball on the deck, and trying to become a playmaker. As long as he's under control, he can do some nice things out there.
And he makes that one.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Over Bielitsa. Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. On defense, Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fox passes to Barnes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. To the left wing, it's Bielitsa. Off target from 3-point range.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's the pass to Morant. Launches a 3. A shot that time, not on target. And the Kings going the other way now. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Bielitsa finds Barnes. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And once once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, leading by 5. Here's Clark, covered by Barnes. No good from Clark. Sacramento's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. They grabbed their own miss and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, he's going to be in the paint is Alex Len, and he's good at forcing the defense to come in and take some chances. Whacked him that time.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
And 7'1", the Ukrainian big Alex Len is so solid. Still a lot of time to reach his potential, and hopefully he finds a way to do that.
And Memphis making a change here. Elton's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Jabari Parker's checked in for Bielitsa. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. No good from Valanciunas.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hield from outside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Morant. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Here's Joseph trying to get open his Len. Got a hand on it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. And now a quick review at the numbers for Brooks. He's averaging 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And the Kings making a change here. Giles is checked in. They get a hand on it. Outside, Joseph. Hield kicks to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Clark, the pass to Brooks. And here's Valanciunas. He's covered by Joseph. 30 seconds left in the first half. Down low, Clark finds Valanciunas. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now here's Barnes. The 17-footer goes down. Barnes has got 17 now.
Consistently, Harrison Barnes with good body language. It keeps him focused, and right now, he's on a roll.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. Memphis came out looking very confident. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a... And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a... Great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They've got Brooks. Justice Winslow out there with Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Jones for 3. And that one is off. Good D by Barnes. Jones against Fox. Barnes outside. Puts it up from 12. Len. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jones kicks to Winslow. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Bogdanovich. From down in the low post, it goes. Bogdanovich has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Sacramento. Jones against Fox. Jones dishes to Valanciunas. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks, left side. Clock at 4. Dish now to Morant. No good from outside.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Fox kicks to Barnes. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks leading the charge. Misses the layup.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Fox has it in the corner. They get it again. Land against Valanciunas. Outside Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by the King. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Len. Yes! And the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, but even if you hit a guy with the size of Alex Len, he's going to power through it most of the time.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Got a piece of it. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Valanciunas. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 2nd in field goal percentage, 5th in rebounding, and he's an eraser inside, a definite factor defensively, right in that top 5 in blocks per game.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger, with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. On the wing, Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got the game tied up here for the Kings.
The defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
To the middle, here's Brooks. Oh, that's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. The Grizzlies had made 5 of 10 free throw attempts, a lot of misses.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Brooks. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Barnes outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Passes to Bielitsa. From deep three-point range, and Winslow pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
The Grizzlies had made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. First free throw is good.
So much intrigue around Justice Winslow, who's still trying to find the right position in the NBA. Last year, a lot of it was at the point guard position as a wing.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Sacramento. It's blocked. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Bielitsa against Winslow. Dishes to Brooks. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Brooks misses. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Fox. No good off the back of the rim.
I saw a green light there, Kevin. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards.
And for the matchup with the Sixers, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow, and so Clark nails both of them.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Bogdanovich finds Fox. Stolen by Anderson. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside, Bogdanovich. The wide open look here for Fox. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Poked away. Down low. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Bazemore. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead. Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Out to Brooks. Shoots the 3. That shot no good. And the Kings going the other way now.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Memphis. Gorgie Dang comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. That one drops. He ties it up. Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Here's Fox, and the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Melton passes to Morant. Here's the 3. And again, Memphis no good.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Back to Jang. Launches it. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Corey Joseph's checked in for the Kings. Oh, the lob to Parker. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, he's got a wide reach, so Parker's stretching out that time and grabbing it and throwing it down.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Harry Giles is checked in for Alex Len. Here is Anderson, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game, and it's Morant missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hield against Anderson. Anderson with the block, and he recovers it. Fox, no good. Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Sacramento grabs the miss. Giles has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
And now Sacramento on the break, and Fox gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Morant. Misses the 3.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Hield with the bucket.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And And they get it. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Parker.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Morant passes to Melton. A rebound by Hield. Kings leading now by 8. Fox kicks to Hield. Tucker trying to free himself up. Good on the shot. And it's 13 points for Buddy Hield.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Jang. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. And a change for Sacramento. Barnes is checked in. And Jang drops them both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Fox against Jones. On the wing, Hield. Shot clock at 6. Again, Hield missing. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Melton. 6 points for him. Inside and stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And Fox gets it to go.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Here's Henderson, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Sacramento Kings.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Winslow's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Hield kicks to Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Jones dishes to Jackson. Good D by Parker. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And for Memphis, they're shooting 40% from the field. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Outside Jackson to stop the run. A rebound by Hield. Hield's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Barnes. He dishes it to Fox. Pass to Giles. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jones, the pass to Anderson. Here's Jang. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Anderson. Kings leading now by 13. Up top, Fox. Covered by Winslow. Fox with it. He's got 15. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 17.
Pretty much all you can do on defense there. De'Aaron Fox, great poise in the painted area.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Sacramento up by 15. Live from the FedEx Forum. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Hield and Vaughn are the 2 and the 3. Giles is out there with Jabari Parker, and it's Fox in at the point guard position.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Stolen by Brooks. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. No good from Valanciunas.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Jones. The good-looking shot from the wing. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Giles, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Jones, the best of Valanciunas. Here's Jackson, and no good. Excellent D there from Parker. Hield against Jones. Hield can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Right side Jones. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Giles has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Kings. MyLeague comes in for Parker. And it's Bogdanovich in for Fox. Here's Bogdanovich. And they pick up 2. And the Kings lead by 17.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Out to Brooks, the 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 5th assist in this one. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. That one is on Hield.
Love the change of speed there from Winslow, forcing the D to foul him to try to prevent that one.
Sacramento making a switch here. Len's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Sacramento leading by 12. Knocked loose. Bogdanovich wide open. Kept alive by Sacramento.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Barnes. That one a little long. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jones finds Valanciunas. Now here's Winslow. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jones the pass to Jackson. One-on-one fast break. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Barnes. And the rejection by Valanciunas. There's Winslow. Lays it up and banks it in. Winslow's got 4 this quarter.
Some stick-to-itiveness, Kevin. Winslow showing amazing persistence on the glass.
Bogdanovich with it. Jones covering. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Jackson misses. Sacramento leading by 10. Here's Hield. Sacramento again missing.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
The Kings have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And that one's good. Barnes.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And Memphis making a change here. Moran's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Winslow against Hield. The second chance effort. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Good job in the mid-range. Buddy Hield getting squared up and scores.
To the inside. No good from Valanciunas.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Offensive rebound. Bielitsa with the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Morant. Guarded closer. Here's Jackson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
One kick kicks to Bogdanovich. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Puts up a 3. It's stolen by Hield. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Yeah, how about Hield staying through contact right there, finds a way to get the ball to the rim, and that one goes.
Brooks outside. They get it back. Valanciunas. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. When it comes to choosing, Brent, the MVP, the Coach of the Year, the Rookie of the Year, all these different great awards, do you like the current voting structure for these big awards right now?
I don't mind the current voting structure. I don't know how you get away from what it is in terms of handing people ballots to figure out who it is that they think have earned those awards throughout the year, Kevin. What I don't like about the structure is that you have media members who are voting on things that have huge financial ramifications for organizations. And when that stuff happens with a player who's going to earn a supermax contract because he made an all-NBA team, what you're going to start doing is restricting smaller market teams from being able to afford the ability to keep their star player with the team. And so that needs to be fixed and fixed immediately.
I do not like the media. Wait a minute.
Wait.
I am the media.
You are the media, Kevin.
Strike that. Let's rewind.
Can we delete that?
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Down low, here's Len, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, 7'1", 250 plus pounds. He's just so good at pushing through contact as Alex Len.
The first one falls. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Sacramento. He's perfect from the line this time. Sacramento leading by 10. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Memphis on defense. On the wing, Heel. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Morant.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Brooks kicks to Winslow. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. It's a 10-point game. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Doubled by Fox. Out to Brooks for the three. Len grabs the board. The Kings shooting reasonably well, 45%. Fox dishes to Heel. Jackson comes over with the double. It's Bielitsa. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 10. On the wing, Winslow. To the middle, and De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Jackson from long range.
And a struggle here to find a rhythm in the second half. The field goal percentage starting to tail off in a big way.
Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Morant. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Morant's got 9 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
The Grizzlies have been a winning team for most of the last decade. Injuries snapped their playoff streak back in 18, but the silver lining, a top draft pick they used to select Jaren Jackson.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Harrison Barnes.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Valanciunas inside. Len on him. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Valanciunas. And in his rookie season, Jaren Jackson, the youngest player in the league, he seemed NBA ready.
And already he impacts the game on both ends of the floor. A ton of upside with this young man. He's already helping the Grizz win games.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And here's Barnes for 3, and Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Left side Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
So this is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Kings leading now by 6. Now Fox. Tries to save it. It's good. Fox has got 15 points in just the second half.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
And up the court come the Kings on the break. And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Clark the pass to Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's the first that brings them within single digits. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 40% in the fourth. The pass to Bielitsa. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And the fearlessness Morant plays with making the defense uneasy, forcing them to give in.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Fox looking it over. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. .119 left to play here in the fourth. Barnes against Brooks. Banked in off the glass. 26 points for Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes around the rim. He can create just enough space to be effective.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 8. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Morant. Guarded by Fox. Passes it to Winslow. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the left side wing. Here's Fox. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brooks against Barnes. Pocket 6. Pass to Bielitsa. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Yeah, you can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.